When I wrote the Earth Angel Training Academy, I intended for it to be a standalone story. That was it. I finished it. As far as I was concerned, there was no more to tell. So when the Earth Angel Awakening came about, I thought, okay, there's a sequel. That's cool. That'll finish the story. And again, I was wrong, and more stories kept coming. But because I was publishing them as I was writing them, the order got a little bit strange. So I just thought I would explain the order that the books go in. So the first book is the Earth Angel Training Academy, and that's the first book that I wrote. The chronological sequel, which is 25 years later, and it's set on Earth, is the Earth Angel Awakening. But the next book that I wrote is called The Other Side, and this book could be read either directly after the Earth Angel Training Academy, or it could be read after The Awakening. But essentially, The Other Side is actually the same story as the first book, but told from the male point of view, from the male perspective, and from the perspective of some of the other characters as well. So it is set in the same timeline, in the same places, but just from the different points of view of the other characters. So the final two books that I've written so far in the series are the Twin Flame Reunion and the Twin Flame Retreat. And these two books actually fit into the end of The Awakening, where there is a 20-year gap at the end between the end of the story and the epilogue. So to fill in what happened in that 20-year gap, I started writing the Twin Flame books, which was all about the characters reuniting with their twin flames. I originally thought that it would be a book, maybe a couple of books, to fill in the 20-year gap. But again, as I started writing, it was quite clear that each book was only going to cover a few of those years. So now there are going to be a longer series of books to fill in that 20-year gap. So that would be the the order to read it in: The Academy, and then either The Other Side or The Awakening, second and third, and then the Twin Flame Reunion fourth, and the Twin Flame Retreat fifth, and currently working on the next one in the series as well.